Google shuts down its Google Domains business division and sells all the assets to Squarespace. Mercedes-Benz announced that they have partnered with Microsoft and they are building ChatGPT AI chatbot inside the voice controls of their cars. The Bank of England releases a recent reports about their retail central bank digital currency implementation project. All these exciting news items and much more coming up in this 203rd weekly episode of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media, AI, and Web3 news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Meta AI team announced the launch of a new tool called VoiceBox, which is a text-to-audio generative AI tool. Though there are lots of AI tools that does similar work, the difference is this tool, Meta says, does not require training and can start with the raw audio. The tool also has interesting features like speech synthesis across 6 languages, so it is multilingual, performs noise removal, and it can edit content and transfer audio styles. Of course, realizing that this is a potential tool for deepfakes, Meta says that it is not yet launching this publicly. Meta also announced that they are lowering the age limit for creating a Meta Quest VR account, and they say that children between 10 and 12 years old can create an account through their parent-managed profile. This could be an important news for you if you are in any kind of youth or teens ministry. In a surprising move, Alphabet, the parent organization of Google, announced that they are shutting down Google Domains business division, and the assets of that division is being sold to Squarespace. Now, this decision could come because of a couple of reasons. One could be the cost-cutting measures that Google already announced, or it could be a strategic move from Google to focus on other areas of business since domains and URLs come with their own complications. But Google Domain has been a popular service with more than 300 domain endings. So if you as a nonprofit church or ministry have domains under Google Domains, then you might want to look out for this change, look out for an email from them regarding the transition. Please share this news and pass it on to your website team or whoever manages your domain registrations. There was a recent cyber attack because of a vulnerability in a file transfer tool, and now the US government has confirmed that multiple agencies, federal agencies, have been affected by this. In a statement that was given to TechCrunch by CISA, which is Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, the government confirmed that several US government agencies have experienced intrusions related to exploitation of a vulnerability in MOVEit transfer, an enterprise level file transfer tool. CISA did not say how many agencies are affected, or they did not name or list the agencies, but they did confirm that there were multiple agencies, including Department of Energy. Goes on to show how important cybersecurity and safety measures are, something for you to consider for your own ministry and organization. You know, the process of selecting these top 5 news items each week is not easy because there's so much going on in the digital, social media, and the Web3 realm. And there are other news items which are also important, which I would like to share with you. So we were thinking of a way to do that. That is why we created this broadcast channel as another way to communicate with you. So apart from these top 5 news items, there are news items which we share in these broadcast channels. So this is a private one-way communication group. So if you're interested in becoming part of a group like this is exclusively for faith-based community. So if you are a leader or a media team member or a volunteer or a staff of a nonprofit church or a ministry in the faith-based space, then we welcome you to come and join these free broadcast channels on Instagram or on WhatsApp, whichever you prefer, or even both. I'll see you inside the group. Mercedes-Benz has announced that they have partnered with Microsoft to bring ChatGPT into their voice controls. ChatGPT is the popular AI chatbot from Microsoft's OpenAI, and this partnership is going to allow Mercedes-Benz owners to have detailed and comprehensive output for the questions that they ask to the car's voice assistants. And the announcement says that you can ask questions about the destination. For example, you can say, how far is the particular city? What is the weather look like? How is the traffic? All of that. And all of those answers will have detailed and comprehensive response from the chatbot. It says you can ask suggestions for new dinner recipes. I don't know how that works inside the car. The announcement also says that they are tapping into OpenAI's large-scale generative AI models, combining it with enterprise-grade security, privacy, and reliability of Microsoft Azure. In our Web3 news, we look at a recent report from Bank of England about the potential retail applications of CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency of UK, which is popularly nicknamed BritCoin. It looks like they're getting closer to the launch or the release because the report finds that there are lots of use cases in retail when it comes to CBDC transactions. Basically, it's similar to the popular UPI setup that India has, but it's also built on blockchain. So there are variations to the setup, but in terms of retail setup, it has lots of similarities. The report also says the study developed 33 API functionalities and explored more than 30 retail CBDC use cases. It talks about what potentially CBDC implementation might look like in the future. We will have the download link of the full PDF report in the show notes for you. If you have not yet clicked the subscribe button, I recommend you take a minute to do that so that you are always on top of the news and you do not miss any news video that we upload here each week. Staying on top of the news and trends can give you an edge as a leader of a nonprofit church or ministry. We not only bring you the news, but we also interpret it from a faith-based perspective, which could be very useful for you when you try to understand what's going on in the digital social media and the Web3 space.